Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Heat Signature, where I just did a mission, and then realized that my recording stuff was not working correctly, so sorry about that. You missed me successfully assassinating a guy. I'll be honest with you, it was not terribly interesting. It was a pretty easy job. So, we're playing as Beacon Psalm today. Had a pretty good start here with this key cloner and this concussion hammer. I picked up a slipstream on the last ship. We got most of the, well, we got about half of the cost of buying the intel necessary to rescue our mother who got captured by the Foundry, and Beacon Psalm is proud, which means that he does not do missions that are not fun. This is not really a detriment. This is pretty much how I play the game anyway, so I get why it's plus 0% glory. It really has almost no effect. Anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? So, what do we have available to us here? Well, this is attractive for sure, although it's tricky for us to deal with shielded guards right now. I suppose we have a ton of money. We could just buy some good stuff. But there's some information that Fiasco wants on the ship, which will get our personal mission nice and cheap. A defender is annoying. So, like, we could take this mission, but we're going to have to buy something that's going to let us deal with the defender and shields in general. We could steal the Horizon Fluker experiment on a ship. Honestly, this doesn't look like it would be that hard. The biggest danger here is just that we have to go fast. You know what? I think Beacon Psalm really likes to go fast. That's part of why this concussion hammer fits in so well with his personality. Because boy, oh boy, do you go fast when you use a concussion hammer. Alright. Got close enough to the ship. I think I probably actually waited even longer than I had to. So, a lot of heat sensors, but I think we're mostly going to just beat everybody up. Like, the heat sensors are less meaningful here, because I have no plan of being... I do not intend to be stealthy in any way in the first place. Just run through the ship at maximum speed, smashing people in the face with this big hammer. Let's take these guys out so they don't set off the alarm when they patrol out and find their comrade's unconscious body against the wall. This is a little awkward. I want this guy to move. Okay. There we go. Feel good about that. And we've got the Horizon Fluker experiment, which is probably a pretty cool thing. The price I'm being paid to steal it, it almost has to be. At this point, I'm just having fun. It is not necessary for me to beat up all these people. Surprise! Okay. But you know what Beacon Psalm is? Lazy. Why fly back to the station myself when I could let the ship do it for me? Okay, that was easy enough. Oh, you know what? I think we have a liberation available that'll get us money, don't we? Maybe not, actually. We could unlock silenced guns, automatic guns. I honestly don't think that's a very good thing. It is very in character for us to have a good slipstream, so why don't we unlock this and this, and then we'll do one more mission, that'll get us another liberation, and we'll unlock this thing that gets us money. And then, oops, I tried to click the back button again. Unfortunately, if the back button is anywhere near a station, you just get the liberation mission instead of going back. Alright, so let's do one more job, and then I really would like to give the glory missions another shot, but we're going to have to find some pretty good gear. Then again, you find some pretty good gear on the glory missions. So this is 181. That's a very compelling amount of money. Alarm response, heavy reinforcements, but mostly it's just a ship full of armored guys, right? They have shotguns, armor, some of them will explode when killed, so that's like a thing you have to be worried about, but I think this is extremely doable. Let's go buy ourselves some armor-piercing weapons. So in particular, what I'm thinking is an armor-piercing gun. Because we're going to have to be able to kill those guards at range. Now, the thing about an armor-piercing gun is that armor-piercing ammo is not that common. We currently have 12 normal ammo and 0 armor-piercing. So we'd have to buy some armor-piercing rounds as well, but I think that's probably worth doing. I'm going to buy this. And this. And an armor-piercing long blade. We're only going to use the shotgun on the guards who explode. And then, this is enough tools, right? This is enough tools to do the thing. I guess a slipstream would be cool, but this is only a 3-charge slipstream. I do want to get a slipstream for this character, but I think this should be enough to get this job done. And we're just gonna go onto the ship and once again run at full speed through the corridors, smashing everybody. Okay, so I should probably equip my relevant gear here. These guys are going to patrol up into this hallway, and then they are going to get got. It is a little strange that they always cry out about the body before crying out about the murderer who is on the ship. What did we find here? We found ourselves a crash beam. That's pretty cool. I could just crash this gun. I'm thinking, like, it's going to be a little awkward for me to approach here. You know, maybe I skip these guys entirely. We just clone this dude's keys and move on. I want that guy to get closer to his friends, and then we're going to shoot the shotgun at him. There you go. The power of explosions. We don't necessarily have to kill everybody. Beacon Psalm has no compunctions about murder, obviously, but also, you know, we don't have to go out of our way, especially in situations where the murder requires me to spend an expensive armor-piercing bullet, but if there's loot to be had... Listen, I'm not a psychopath, I'm just a person who believes that human life has no value. It's not that I love killing, it's just that I'm extremely not afraid to kill. Okay, let's keep moving. So yeah, once you've really got a lot of unlocks going, you end up in a pretty powerful place. You know, it'd be really cool if we had 2 armor-piercing long blades. There, loot over here, or... I mean, we could get these by coming up from below. So actually, I'm just going to hide these 2 bodies. I don't think anybody's going to come into this little hallway. These glitcher ship hallways between the key doors where there's a door at each end of it. Usually they do not get disturbed. Alright, so my plan here is going to be... Ooh, I'm a little worried about this. I want these guys to go away. Here's the plan. Okay, no, it looks like they are not aware. I'm gonna pop the slipstream, and then we're gonna real quickly run up here and try to grab these guys before they have an opportunity to set off the alarm. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, he just barely didn't get it. He completed the exclamation point. Wasn't quite enough. I think we got to deal with this guy too. Oops, I didn't have my shotgun equipped. Dude's a little slow to react. He was very concerned about the gunshot, much less so about the explosion. Alright, we are going to save you, but first, there's loot. So are these the only crates that I haven't gotten? Oh, did I not actually get that? SB, come on, man, focus. This is kind of tricky. Obviously, I'd love to just run through here. Unfortunately, my sword is still on cooldown. I'm going to use another gunshot here. Oh, that guy is... These guys are aware that stuff is up. Oh, shoot. Did he just forget what was happening? Why isn't he setting off the alarm? I was trying not to hit myself with the explosion there. So when he stepped away from the door, I went to open it, but then he stepped back toward the door. Also, it may well be the case that he was never far enough away for me to avoid the explosion. Alright, a rechargeable swapper, that's fine. Stealth shield, that's definitely just getting sold. Let's go get our friend here and pull him up this way. And we'll just get that final crate on the way out. This does mean I have to leave the normal way instead of ejecting myself into space. Which is a disappointment, but you know, it's not something I won't get over. Right, what have we here? Man, that was hardly even worth walking all this way for. Yeah, once you have a lot of stations unlocked, it's very easy for you to get a character into a spot where they're quite good. But man, those glory missions can really be difficult. I'm confident that we could handle almost anything, pretty much, already. I am less confident about the glory missions. Almost anything in a normal mission, I mean. Alright, so we're gonna go rescue our mom soon. First, I'm gonna rescue my bank balance. And we actually are almost at another liberation, which will give us another acid extractor, so... And we could get that by doing our personal mission, maybe. A lot of guards with shields. It's 15 shielded guards on this ship. A very large foundry ship. Let's have a look at the other options. Everybody on this ship is explosive, and the ship's in a war zone. So I don't love that. We only have to do it like one really easy mission to get another big payday. And then from there, we can just buy a bunch of boxes and stuff. But I wonder if this might be enough liberation progress to get 2 liberations available. There's a tracker and a jammer. I don't know if we could do this. Just steal the phase project. We're not really that good at getting into places. Yeah, I'm going to do this thing. This seems pretty easy. It'll get us another liberation. It'll give us some more money. It'll give us a chance to find some loot. Then we'll buy some mystery crates, and we'll see what's up. I will probably buy a slipstream, and then we'll buy some mystery crates. Slipstreams are very powerful items in general, but they're especially good for combat characters. Should probably equip something that isn't my shotgun, just so that I don't accidentally use my very expensive bullets. Also, this means I don't have to spend so much time throwing and then teleporting items back to me. Now I just have 2 melee weapons. Also, jammers, not super effective against us. This is a problem, though. That defender needs to patrol away again. Okay, there we go. This is a pretty okay character. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, that guy's seeing me from all the way over there, huh? So this is a little tricky. You know what? That guy has a wrench. I'm confident I can handle this, but hold on. Do I want to just use this jammer as a way of getting to this door? No, probably not, because I'm not ready to deal with the guys beyond the door. Do you want to let the jammer... Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Then we just throw something at that guy. My plan there, if the jammer hadn't been on the way in, was I was just going to run to the room, hammer, slash, toss, and then teleport a wrench to me to deal with the last guy. But turns out we were able to separate the enemies anyway, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Things were well in hand. I might say the game is like borderline too easy if you're willing to engage in this kind of combat. Okay, a crash trap is useful. So let's take the... Ooh, definitely want to mark that as well. Take the crash trap into our inventory right now. Now, I do need to crash that dude's shields, like, from here, probably. Hold on. I'm gonna do something a little risky here. Okay. So here's my brilliant plan. I'm gonna grab this visitor over the crash trap. We're just gonna visit over here now that we've disabled the teleporter. Or the jammer. Then we're gonna cycle through a bunch of weapons really quickly, probably. Hey! Look at that, it worked. Alright, so I'm gonna need my hammer back and my long blade. And then, what else did we get? A key cloner. I mean, that's just something we're selling. Okay, that guy has to be captured. And then we may as well finish the job here. Ship secured. Yeah, if you're willing to just dual wield melee weapons, you can handle an awful lot of situations. Now, granted, that was only that effective because there wasn't really a lot going on here in terms of like fancy gear. We didn't have to crash very many people. But still, boy, that makes you feel powerful. Alright, before we leave, did I mark everything that needs to come with us? Yes, I did. You know what? This will be sellable, at least. Alright, let's go make some money and open up some boxes, and then think about rescuing our... Listen, I don't want to go so far as idiot. The game says my idiot mom. She just makes bad decisions sometimes, because... You know, treasure. Listen, who among us hasn't seen a crate on the ground and thought, boy, I'm willing to get into basically any kind of trouble to see what's in that box? It's not even a greed thing, it's just curiosity. You can't handle the suspense. Okay, so we are quite rich. Yeah, 379 money. So, let's look at what we have available here. First of all, overpriced stuff, nothing cool. Sometimes you see really neat stuff in the overpriced area. I think we'll take a normal slipstream. You know what? I shouldn't do this now. We should open a bunch of crates and see if I still need to buy a slipstream when we get closer to running out of money. Because we may find a good slipstream. A quiet quickfire concussive gun. That's not even a good item. It's more charges than our key cloner, but you almost never need 5 charges, and I like the extreme range on ours. Automatic shotgun. A self-charging swapper. Very exciting. Now, let's sell off a bunch of our unnecessary garbage here. Sell. Hard to imagine I want a rechargeable swapper when I have the self-charger. Definitely don't need this or that. A single charge subverter is really not worth having. Let's put us on 109. We can buy another crate. A self-charging crash beam. Well, all of a sudden this character's looking like pretty loaded for bear. Self-charging items are very powerful. So I definitely don't need to carry that around. We certainly want a teleporter. I think I want to keep the visitor as well. Like, this is a pretty good set of gear. Oh, I don't need 2 melee weapons most of the time. Let's take the visitor over the second one. So we could take the crash trap. Because infinite crashing is pretty useful. There's a bunch of situations... Oh, we already have infinite crashing. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is pretty good. There's not a huge number of situations where you need a shotgun like this either. So, like, let's... What's the next crate? The next crate is 56. I can make it to 56, right? I'll just sell my hammer. Who needs non-lethal weapons, I ask you? Okay, so the rest of the store is still the same. A Sidewinder, a 5-charge rechargeable Sidewinder. Actually, very useful. Sidewinders are definitely the most powerful teleporters. Like, this is a pretty good set of items. I think we're ready for this mission. We'll have 90 seconds to escape if we blow the alarm. There's a lot of sentry guns and guards. A lot of stuff that's going to need to be crashed, but it turns out we're extremely good at crashing. Alright, Mom. We're on the way. You raised your son right, but you did name him Beacon, for which he will never forgive you. Alright, how do we want to do this? What's the range on this is pretty short, right? Yeah, alright. We're going to have to be pretty aggressive with it, but fortunately we're a character who's pretty good at being aggressive. I didn't buy a slipstream. I probably should have a slipstream. Alright, we'll replace some teleporters or something. The stealth shield does help. You get around a lot of the reasons that you need slipstreams with a stealth shield. I want to go after these guys, but I want to do it when the sentry gun's not looking directly at me. Okay. And with that, we've pretty much committed to clearing this room because I do not want these guys to set the alarm off. Boy, melee combat is louder than it used to be, I feel like. Okay, no, they're not aware of anything. I feel like you used to be able to kill people right on top of other people without them noticing, but it seems like it's a lot more audible through walls now. There we go. I wanted to make sure I got both of them. I don't even know if we need to go in there, but you see an opportunity to crash two guys like that, you probably ought to take it. Alright, so doors are unlocked. I do need the sentry gun to turn, please. Look at that. I'm learning restraint. I didn't even kill absolutely everybody. See if these guys are going to get a little closer together, or maybe in a more favorable formation for me. Alright. You know, as long as we only have to kill two guys at a time, only having one weapon works just fine. Chargeable swapper, sure. What is the range on my self-charging swapper? It's pretty short? Yeah. If these guys patrol up anywhere near here, which I think they probably will, we can swap one of them out and then just immediately kill the other. Oh, it looks like they're going back to their thing. Somebody pointed out in the comments of the last episode that when you're waiting for guard patrols to work, you just hold fast forward, which is like, yeah, very obviously true, and I can't believe I forgot. Okay, so this is perfect. Yeah, once that sentry gun turns away, I'm just going to swap with this dude, kill that dude. Okay. I guess we're going out into space. I didn't really leave myself a way out of here. Oh, also, I actually have to go through these guys to get to that window anyway. Well, that's a little bit non-ideal. Can I get close enough to crash this dude before... Nope. Well, I'm going to crash these two just so I don't have to worry about their weird glitch dashing. And then, I guess I just have to wait until my sword is available again. There we go. Okay. I never knew what happened. We're gonna have to borrow a gun real quickly here. But hey, this was pretty straightforward. Sometimes personal missions are quite difficult. Oh, I didn't actually... There. You have to put the gun into your hand. There we go. See, and that's just being a good son right there. You politely hold your breath while you get your mom inside the ship first. Okay, easy. Hopefully the decompression sickness doesn't hit her too hard. There we go. Alright, now you know what time it is. It's time to get into some real trouble. We have another liberation available. Do I have a cache liberation that I can do? Probably somewhere, right? We have a ton of stuff available to us. What is this? Remote grenade launchers? No, that's not too exciting. No, it looks like maybe I actually don't have an acid extractor. I seem to have valued all of those nodes quite highly. Well, we can take this one and then get access to the last acid extractor in the galaxy. So I think let's do one more mission before we get into glory mode. It doesn't have to be very hard. I just need to get a little bit more liberation stuff. Oh, also, I suppose we should liberate the Sovereign Stronghold before we do glory stuff, just in case I get another character killed. It looks like we don't have to do something we don't have to do anything very difficult to get the liberation. So let's just do the easiest one that I'm allowed to do. I feel a lot more comfortable taking the easy missions when we're proud and I can't take, like, actually easy stuff. Audacious feels fine. A jammer, a defender. Yeah, this is very, very doable. Oh, wait, hold on. Is my gear right? Let's take the other visitor over this gun. And in fact, I'm going to give that gun to somebody at the station for free. I don't even want this thing. It's not flashy, it's not elegant, it's just, it doesn't feel cool to use. Beacon Psalm is all about it feeling cool to be a space criminal. Alright, I need your keys. Don't necessarily have to fight you for them. I can just, like, declone and then stealth shield out of here. It would be nice to have a second weapon so I didn't have to keep doing that. Wait, I should actually hit you. Managed to pause while I was still mid-charge, which would have been an awkward time to throw my sword. So if you ever get into the space freight hauling business, let this be a lesson to you. Guard patrols of at least 3. Always. Let's see, there's gear up here. I charged directly into a wall. It seems like I do that a lot lately. That's a little inconvenient. I would prefer not to have to run all the way around this thing while in their heat sensor range. God, look at the range on the long blade. The charge is so good. Oh, I should probably actually get that crate. Who knows what's in here? Turns out it's garbage. Big surprise. I don't know. A crash trap's not bad. It's just that we really, really don't need one. Also, I have never had a character be quite so uninterested in the presence of jammers. It's like fancy gadgets are... Oh, right, I should, like, make sure that we can actually open the door. I didn't bother to grab the key for that one. But it's fine. Everything worked out fine. Fancy gadgets are fun, but you gotta be able to get the work done without them, you know? There we go. That's what I was trying to crash. I managed to crash this door closed on myself. Not ideal. Should probably make sure that I teleport my sword back early so that I don't find myself in a position where I need to do a lot of teleportation really quickly, but I am unable to do so. And then, with this guy, we have to wait for him to come out. Hi. Okay. I missed the key console here. To make sure I don't lock myself in that room. I guess I have a visitor. I could get out. But that would be a very embarrassing way to lose a character. Crash remote grenade launcher. That's interesting. That's actually really cool. It's not super valuable to this character, but it's pretty cool. Okay, is there anybody still alive on the ship? Am I allowed to just drive it out of here? Oh, yeah. I didn't clear those guys out. Well, you know what? Oh, can I just use the telepad to leave? Use telepad. I don't have a lot of options here. Okay, cool. It just teleports you directly into outer space. Well, I mean, it works. It would be nice if I figured out how to use it first so I could, like, teleport myself back to my pod, but I'll take it. Okay, and with that, we are once again rich. Oh, sorry. In a moment here, we are once again rich. And it's time to gamble. Beacon Psalm seems to have just a tiny little gambling problem. Let's grab ourselves a mystery crate. A silent armor-piercing rifle, not a shotgun. Interesting. That is a total garbage item. That is a self-charging long-range subverter. So, this character, I think, seems very ready to do the thing. Where, of course, the thing is, get rich and extremely famous. So let's replace our visitor. I feel super prepared. Like, we ran into a problem with the self-charging subverter before, where it was often the case that we needed to subvert things more frequently than once every 10 seconds. But now we actually have 4 charges of self-charging electronic interference. So it seems to me like we should be pretty powerful here. I can't imagine wanting to use this shotgun now that we have a rifle. We really don't have a use for a crash grenade launcher or any other kind of gun. What I'm thinking here is that I would still like to buy a slipstream. So like, what's a slipstream run us? We have access to just a normal rechargeable slipstream at $42, and we will replace our visitor, maybe? The Sidewinder's powerful. You know, maybe with all this gear, we could just skip the key cloner. Yeah, actually, let's do that. We have a lot of really powerful tools here. I'm feeling confident. Let's liberate the Sovereign Stronghold before we go doing glory missions, though. We should actually get this done. I'm pretty sure we can continue to play in this galaxy after beating the game. Can I? Maybe. You know what? We could do a couple of glory missions real fast. These aren't that hard. So there's a Predator, heavy reinforcements if we blow the alarm, a couple of defenders. Not too bad, actually. Like, those things are dangerous, but not if you have infinite crashing and subversion. So I feel very confident that we can steal the Fox Project. Alright. So, thus far, the real problems that we've been having have mostly been in space. Our characters get really powerful, we get really good at the ship mission part of the thing, and then I get shot down in outer space somehow. So, we have to be a little bit more careful. How do I want to deal with this? Oh, that guy has a glitch dash. Okay, well, he has a key card on him, not that we need it. The alarm response would be reinforcements, and I don't really want to deal with that, so I think we probably ought to fight here. So let's start by crashing his shield. Then we're going to take him apart real quick. I'm going to grab him before he hits the ground. We're going to lose this guy. Alright. I'm going to subvert this lock, because I don't really want to worry about the key. I don't know if this is a safe place to keep a guard, is the thing. I think that guys from here may patrol in... Oh, shoot! Didn't really think about that. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. Whew. We can definitely hide in behind these bunks over here. My concern was that these guards might patrol into this area, and I didn't want them to find the body. I think we probably just subvert this lock as well. I don't... Oh, I guess there was a console that did the thing we needed to do there. And the crash beam is short enough range that we can't get those shields with it. Turn off this. But I can get in because they're not looking. We crash their shields now. Just deal with them real quick, and then we can do the same thing to these guys. I would really love it if they would get into an orientation where I could crash them both at the same time. There we go. That also turns off his glitch dash, which isn't relevant, but it's, you know, it's not a big deal that he can glitch dash, it's just annoying. This on the floor. I am not going to get shot again. You know what's a really dumb way to lose a powerful character? Just letting yourself get shot by turrets over and over and over. Alright, we can definitely just sidewind over to here, check this final crate. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, I have to open the door to sidewind out. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait for these guys to make a choice so that we can... That's weird. It's weird that it didn't let me... I clicked the sidewind and it didn't happen. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's all good enough. The first couple of glory missions are always easy. But we're going for the big score this time. And that's enough, that's almost enough liberation progress to do another liberate. However, with there being no acid extractors left, there's really not reason for us to ever do another liberation. I guess unless I'm looking to get a very specific thing available in the shop. It's kind of interesting that that last mission was actually more glory than this one is. So a lot of shielded guards, heavy reinforcements if we blow the alarm, but like this doesn't seem hard. Rescues are always a little trickier than thefts because there's a lot of things you can't do while carrying a body that you can do while carrying items. Oh, I accidentally attached ourselves to the wrong ship. There's not even anything worth stealing on this ship. Let's just get back on mission. But I thought about it. I definitely would have robbed them. Oops. I just pressed entirely the wrong button there. I definitely would have robbed them if they'd had anything worth stealing. Well, I guess I could come in here. This seems like actually a terrible place to enter the ship from. Let's get closer to the other airlock. There we go. So, what would I really like to do here? What's the best version of this? I might use our visitor. Oh, we don't have a visitor. Yeah, we have a visitor. I might use a visitor to do this. Like, we just crash these guys through the wall. We want to make sure we get their friends, too, on their way back in. And then just visit in here and whirlwind of violence. You know, the classic whirlwind of violence play. This is going to be a little tricky because we definitely don't have 5 dudes worth of weapons. I'll figure it out. If the alarm goes off, there'll be reinforcements, and they'll be coming in from a telepad that is between us and our objective. So that's pretty bad. I gotta make sure I get this right. We could use our slipstream here. Yeah, this is a fine time to do that. That should make this really easy, actually. Alright, so we'll take our sword back. I'll grab one of these concussive guns that they've so thoughtfully left on the floor. There. Handled. And now we just have to wait a really long time for the slipstream to end so that the visitor can actually grab us. Oh, wait. Not quite my moment. Let's get the... I guess I could have handled this with a swap. Yeah, I gotta remember we have a swapper. It's not really that valuable for me to visit in situations like this. You can tell the swapper is the teleporter I have used the least. So here we could just sidewind over to there. And, you know, rely on being able to get through the door and then hide around a corner. Or actually, I'm going to sidewind over... I'm going to stealth shield. And then we'll sidewind. Oh! Okay, we're going to crash that guy's heat sensor. Then we're good. It's... It is absolutely crazy to me that that works. Okay. Am I shot? I don't believe I'm currently shot. So... Can't swap with that guy. I'm just going to sidewind over to here. Boy, that was really close. Crash this guy, chop him, and then... If he hadn't been shielded, I would have just swapped with him and let him shoot himself. Yep, that's true. I did allow a gunshot to go off, didn't I? Well, not ideal. Okay, let's subvert both of those guys. And we need to get close enough to crash this dude, chop him, And with their shield subverted, these guys will just, when they fire, the bullet will rebound off the inside of the shield. So that's under control. A concussive grenade is not actually useful. And then we gotta crash the defender right as he runs through. Nope, stop. Hey, stop running. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need to subvert this dude. I get them both. There we go. That was a pretty good lineup. Then I gotta crash you. And now we can just run in there and, like, do it, right? Oh, wait. Predator. Hold on. I need my subverter for this. Alright, step into his teleporter and let him... Or step into his sensors. Let him teleport himself into space. Subverter's almost ready again. Shoot. Alright, well, I'm gonna sidewind out to the other side of the wall. I'm not ready to deal with you just yet. If I had done the thing I wanted to do to that guy, it would have resulted in me entering the Predator's sensor range. Okay. Jesus. How many Predators are they gonna pull on me? Well, we can keep subverting and crashing them. And then just getting in their sensor range, allowing them to glitch themselves into horrible positions. At some point, the reinforcements do stop, right? I think we've seen them end. Sure doesn't seem like they're going to. Okay, got him. Alright, there we go. That was the last one. He laid down his subverter for us over there. You know, I could have probably subverted the jammer that he laid down quite a long time ago and let it handle all of this. That would definitely have been a better play. Alright, so I need to keep an eye on my subverter. Stop running around. There we go. Okay. There we go. I blew the alarm, but we handled the consequences due to having an infinite, incredibly powerful item. Oh, you're kidding me. I managed to break line of sight from the dude I was looking at, but there was a different guy available to shoot me in the face. Well, alright, that's the second time we've been shot. You don't get too many of those. Why am I having such a hard time doing this all of a sudden? You don't get too many of those. I gotta step it up a little bit here. And that he says, immediately screwing everything up. Okay, I do need my sword. The good news is these guys are running at us in such a way that it's like extremely easy to crash all of their stuff. And then I'm just going to throw this concussive grenade at them. Oh, well, that thing took forever to go off. You know, we're going to end up killing everybody on this ship. Ah, well. It is the way of things. This is how Beacon Psalm gets stuff done. Just a trail of the dead a mile long. Listen, it's not my fault. They have the option of surrendering when I come on board. I don't tell them that, but they could probably figure it out. It's not that hard to deduce. Okay. All this stuff is under control now. Let's actually go... I don't even remember what my mission is. Are we rescuing someone or stealing a thing? Okay. Rescue someone. I can do that. There is a key console for this somewhere, but you know what? Let's just pop that open. Right, more stealth shields. These guys are just going to be like, oh no, a body. Never mind. They did not have time to see the body. Ooh, that was a little close. You know, there are actually 2 swords now. I could just carry around 2 swords. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Ah. Well, at some point we're going to have picked up enough, like, weird garbage items that we'll be able to buy another mystery crate. So just think of every failed opening. Oh, how did I miss this? Every time we fail open a crate and feel disappointed, it's really just a little bit of progress toward the next time that we get to open a crate and feel disappointed. This is life in the era of the loot box. Okay, is there any more looting to do? Nope. I think we are all clear. Well, okay, let's get back to a friendly station. So, must not get shot more than 3 more times. I'm fairly confident that I could sustain 3 more serious gunshot wounds and still be able to hobble through these missions. Alright, where are we at on money anyway? Like, let's sell a bunch of stuff we don't need. I'm definitely never going to use this or that. I certainly don't need 2 crash traps or any crash beams, key cloners, stealth shields. Yeah, okay, we definitely have enough money for another crate. Bam. You know, that's actually quite good. And in conjunction with a slipstream, a high-capacity visitor lets you do a lot of cheating. Like, that's so good, I think we might drop the Sidewinder for it? Man, that feels wrong. Oh no, the second sword, right. Why do I need 2 swords? Yeah, that's definitely a good call. Okay, I see a 373 here. Kill no one. And there are 2 predators. If I kill people, I only get 150 glory. Alright. Capture Jamarian banks without killing anyone. There are wrenches on the ship. Ah, but we can't... Right, I'm not allowed to kill people. I'm allowed to knock people out. We're going to take this mission. I don't think that this is a thing that this character is particularly good at. Wait, were any of the guards armored? None of the guards are armored. Shoot, I wish I hadn't sold my concussion hammer, because now, like, the right play is buy a concussion hammer, right? Yeah, that was not ideal. But yeah, we basically can just play the way we normally play, except hit people with a hammer instead of killing them with a sword. So I need to make a little bit of money. We probably don't need these visitors. I feel bad about having sold the sword. Alright, we'll leave our long blade at home. Sorry. Did I... Yes, okay. My character appears to be carrying a long blade, despite the fact that I am definitely carrying a hammer, and also I don't even have a long blade anymore. Okay, kill no one, but knock out everyone is totally viable as a tactic. Oh, why I was even trying to break there. Alright, so... This is a lot of guards, man. Like, a lot of guards. Oh, we have to be careful with the predators. I have to not subvert the predators, because if they teleport themselves into space and die, I'm going to get blamed for that. There's a jammer. Hold on. Where's that jammer? I would love to subvert that jammer. Ah, they're pretty far away. Okay, how do I want to do this? I want to... Ooh, almost died. Very, very nearly died. Oh, yeah, okay. Our crash beam doesn't actually have the range to deal with a predator. Well, I guess we're in avoidance mode here. Alright, I like this swapper because the swapper is disconnected from the rest of the enemies. So when or the tracker. So when I swap with the tracker... Oh my god. I was just holding the direction. Well, that is the end of that mission. Also, the airlock didn't actually work. I should be being sucked into space right now. I'm, like, comfortable going into space. We're gonna have to take a new version of that mission. I did get myself completely stabbed. I was just holding walk because I was like, well, after we teleport, we want to keep moving, right? Alright, I'm embarrassed. Those predators were going to be hard to deal with, though. The fact that my crash beam has a shorter range than a predator sensor does make things tricky. Steal the Lafoon project without being seen or harming anyone. And if I do this... I will get 350 glory. If I do a bad job, I will get 74. Okay. Without being seen or harming anyone. None of the guards are shielded. Or none of the guards are armored. So, like, obviously, it behooves me to finish the job if I can. But the concussion hammer is less good than the long blade here, I think. The concussion hammer does have that quick recovery, which is cool. But I don't love the fact that it knocks... Like, the fact that it knocks bodies super far away is not always a good thing. If I screw up and get caught, I want to have my long blade on me. But I think there's some chance we can actually do this. We have a lot of weird teleport shenanigans now. I just completely missed the ship. Well, that is an auspicious beginning. Is this the only airlock on this ship? It is. Wow. Okay, well. We got a long way to go. The bad news is, this is actually going to be a little awkward to pull off with no key cloner or anything. The good news is I can just lockpick every door. Like that. This guy really needs to go away. Okay. Remain unseen. I almost got myself shot by that sentry gun immediately. What is wrong with me? Okay, so we can slipstream and use visitors to cheat a lot of the distance. And then once we get the thing, we can just let ourselves out of the ship really quickly. So this is doable. This is totally doable. I'm gonna stealth shield my way over to here. Please. Please turn. Ugh. It waited so long. I'm gonna stealth shield again, because we're not gonna need the stealth shield toward the end of the ship. Like, by the time when we hit the part where I'm just using the visitor, we're not gonna need stealth shield charges anymore. So we can do that. Alright. Are we close enough to go for the visit thing? We might be. I have 5 charges and 8 charges of slipstream. So the deal is, I can also use the visitor to cheat to the other side of doors. What's the range on my visitor is short, though. We do have a sidewinder as well. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna start up. Okay. We do that. We sidewind to here. Then we visit through the wall. Am I gonna get shot here? I don't think so. Visit. Now we have to wait for the visitor to come off cooldown, which means I need to have it visible. Okay, now it's available again. So we want to sidewind over here, then visit to there. Then I want to... I visited wrong. I should have visited to the upper part of the room so that we could go across to this corner. Well, I'm going to... I think I can get close enough by going here. Yeah. So we're going to sidewind over to there. Visitor's almost off cooldown again. So what I need to do is get close enough to here, to this place, to visit to here. Slipstream's coming off cooldown soon. Visitor's available again, and we're in range. Okay. Now, we sidewind, open the crate, get the Laffoon project, and then I'm going to get teleported a bunch of times, and I'm not 100% sure where I'm about to end up. So I'm going to pop the slipstream again. And then we're going to visit to here, so that when all the visiting ends, we end up right there. This is going to be a couple of weird seconds. Okay. And now all I have to do is wait for them to leave that room. We go into that room and go out through the window. I don't even have to make any noise, because all I have to do is slipstream and then run toward the window, and I will have so much force that I will go clean through it. I'm also going to take their $3, insult to injury, slipstream, and bam! Easy. Not the way that Beacon Psalm usually does things, but hey, there was glory on the line. Oh, that's the... Then I completely failed, like really dramatically failed to navigate back to the station. Too high on my own opinion of myself. Alright, that feels really good. That was a cool mission. Let's do more. Let's keep pushing our luck. But take my sword back, probably. I guess I should have checked this first. Steal the Borealis Mark III without triggering an alarm for 477 glory. Without triggering an alarm. The guards have heat sensors, all of them. Many of them have shields. They're all armored. They have normal guns. There's a lot of lifelink going on, but like no scary contractors or anything. This seems extremely doable, right? With our current setup, I definitely want to make sure I have my long blade. And yeah, all of this gear. Not swapping our character art in real time, so it looks like I'm still carrying... I don't even know what the heck that was, but it certainly wasn't my blade. Oh, I missed the part where there was a time limit. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. So, is this the only other... Yeah, there's no other airlocks. Okay, I like this airlock better than the default one. Actually, do I? I don't think so, because we get pretty deep into the ship from the default airlock. Okay, actually, let's return to pod mode. Pop to this one. Okay. Definitely want to just run through here. Turn this off. So the thing we want is all the way in the corner. Again, near a window. And free armor-piercing rounds. We're going to be able to do something very similar to what we did a moment ago here. There are 4 guards. We could just teleport over there and have at them, right? I'm allowed to kill people. So, if we visit to, like, here, or even within their range, crash that guy, and then just be like, chop, chop, run through the door because we have his key, using our slipstream to do it in time. Yeah, we could chop all these guys up and still get that done pretty quickly. So, visit, crash, and then slipstream. Chop, throw, grab my sword. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay. Open the cargo crate. It's a terrible gun that doesn't work. And then I should get my sword back. We get visited back, and now I have a level 2 key card. We get to skip a bunch of the ship. This is awesome. And then I do the same thing again, right? Actually, it might be better for me to just visitor hop at this point. If these guys weren't all heat sensing, I could maybe use the swapper a little bit, but I gotta be really careful about stepping into the heat sensors. That's inconvenient. I'm just gonna subvert this door. And I'm trying to be really cognizant of our charges, because we do have a pretty limited number of times we could use the subverter, what with the capture timing. But I think we're good here. So I slipstream and we start visitor hopping. Visit, and then we have to just wait out the time on the visitor. I'm going to put my subverter in my other hand here. Or my sidewinder? Yeah, my sidewinder in my other hand. Okay, visitors available again. Visit. Go over to here. Grab the Borealis. I'll just leave our sword on the ground. And then I need to visit one more time so that we don't actually go anywhere when everything runs out. Okay. I almost set off an alarm there. And then we just slipstream through the window. Bam. Space is easy. This is probably... I know we just had a bunch of characters where I kept saying, man, these are the most powerful characters I've ever had. This is definitely the most powerful character I've ever had. Considerably better even than those other ones. Okay, easy enough. Get my sword back, and let's have a look at this Glory 5 mission. 1,173 glory. Because there's an inventory lock, of course. Okay, yeah, this looks real hard. Let's do the final liberation now, and then we can go back and do this, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 70% sure. But also, I think there's a really good chance I will die here, so I want to make sure we do this other thing before I lose yet another character in an incredibly stupid way. Hey, I didn't actually look at the mission. You'll die if you stay on the ship. There's a Predator, a Defender, a Jammer, lots of guards. It says serious guard kit, but these guys don't look that tough. They got swords and shotguns, but like... after what we've been through, is there anything that our character whose name I just forgot can't handle? I don't know, maybe. I guess we're going to find out in a second when we go back to that Glory 5 mission. It's going to be really tough to choose 2 items from among our set of incredibly powerful items. Alright, so we definitely want to subvert the Predator. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Run into the sensors. Oops, that was bad. Huh. Wait, is your shield... oh, I hit him with the subverter. Accidentally. Okay, well, I'll take that. Almost ran directly into that sentry. I want to store the body in my ship for a second until I'm ready to... you know what? Screw this. Let's just crash these guys out. Oh, I can't Longblade again. There we go. That guy also only had a sword. I'm going to subvert you. Where's he going to put it down? Okay, that works just fine. Let's grab one of their swords to continue the carnage. Need a second here to get my sword back. My good sword, and bam. I really... that must look so cool. You know, I'm just thinking about, like, the guy... swords constantly teleporting into your hand as you're, like, dashing around. Man, this is a big ship. Alright. Alright. No need to panic. This is under control. I'd really love it if one of these guys would come toward me. I think we're gonna have to just... oh! Crash beam is too short-ranged. Well, let's subvert that guy's shield, and then we'll run in here and dash to him. And dashing to him gets me close enough to this guy to crash him, so I can throw my sword at him. And then just wait here in the corner and get that guy before he sees me. Alright. We could visitor hop now. Maybe I could. That's kind of a long distance. But because it's all like... because the ship is so compact in design, I think we could actually make it. Because our teleports will take us pretty far. Alright, let's try it. I'm going to need my 2 teleporters active. Oh, this is not 100% good. Okay, let's run over to this corner. Because this is where I want to visit from. Visit, then sidewind, turn off the sentry gun. We got some time left. There's no doors here, so I can sidewind, then visit. Still got a little bit of time left. I was really hoping these guys were going to open this door at some point. Doesn't look super likely now. I guess the visitor's almost off cooldown. I'm going to pop the slipstream again, though, just to make sure we have enough time to do the thing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Man, it's lucky that Defender's not quite close enough to the guy here. Oh, no, he totally is. This guy is shielded. It just blends in with the floor really well. The good news is I spooked him, so now I can fly the ship. I'm not actually sure if that works that way. Don't quite have crash range on that guy. Subverter's not actually available yet. So I'm going to use my Sidewinder over to here. Crash this dude. Kill him. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, kill him. Swap with that guy. Can I crash your shield? Yes, I can. Crash your shield from here. Then we throw the sword at the pilot. That'll kill the alarm response time. Now, I'm going to take somebody else's sword and stab this guy with it. His shield's not active yet. He didn't see me. Throw a sword at that guy. This might work. And then I'm all out of stuff. So hide. Oh, his shield came up. He figured out what was going on. Right, I can subvert those two. We're still not going to be able to actually kill everybody here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to visit over to here. This is how we'll do some of this. That'll set my... This is the point we'll return to now off the teleports. Get my sword. Sorry, actually equip my sword. Chop and throw. And then stealth shield so that guy doesn't shoot me. And... sword's not quite off cooldown. Okay, there we go. Then we crash and chop. Okay. Cool. Situation's under control. Let's see what's in here. It's alright. Is there anything that I want to grab? That's worth money, so. And now we set course for the stronghold, and we just slipstream ourselves out a window. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're really booking, man. Holy crap, we're going fast. And hey, look at that. We have managed to pretty thoroughly smash the hold of the 4 corporations on the area, which hopefully will bring an end to the war. And I'm pretty sure we can now... I forgot, you have to talk to Satyr Fiasco after you do all the liberations to get the ending to fire. She sure does. Here's the thing. I'm busy. We're gonna do one more quick thing here. So let's sell off gear we don't need. I need that. I'm trying to buy another crate here, if that's not, in case that's not clear. 52. We can get to 52. Long blades are worth nothing. That'll cover it. Alright, show me something incredible self-charging. Nope. Alright. So if we were going to go on this final glory mission, what would I take? I would take my self-charging crash beam for sure. What's the mission? Assassinate someone. So crash beam, but I don't necessarily need to take a weapon. They have I have to get the first kill somehow. This one's a little bit different. Wait, this one doesn't have an inventory lock. It has every other thing, but we can deal with every other thing. So that's why this one's worth a lot less glory. Yeah, we're doing it. So, no living witnesses. Absolutely. I got that. that is how we do things. It has a toughened, glitch-proof hull. Neither one of those things are relevant to my approach. It has 4 predators, which is tricky but not undoable. 2 trackers and a jammer. 3 defenders. Many sentry guns. The guards have lifelink. There are jammer gates, which makes our slipstream less useful but not useless because of the way that we use it. And also, just 51 guards in addition to the 8 contractors. This is a good way to end the series. I think this is very fitting. Let's go earn our respite, shall we? No, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I swear I was going at full engines there. Station was very aggressive about grabbing me. Fiasco really, really wants to talk to me. Honestly, this isn't even that big of a ship. Okay. Prepare to get subverted. Good start. Also, we just learned something there. The Predator's sensors can't actually pick you up if you are in your pod still. The alarm response is reinforcements. It wouldn't be a big deal to set off the alarm. I don't want to, obviously, but we can. Oh, so close. Alright, well. One of the Predators is all the way over there. Yeah, okay. There's a lot going on here, but I am confident we can do this. You know what, actually? I would rather come in through this airlock. So I'm going to subvert this. I'm going to hit that. Okay, so now we have control over quite a few of the doors. We can just crash this dude out. Although I still have to hide from him because we got to get over to that defender before we can do much else. Let's subvert. Actually, no, I'm going to crash the defender and then I'm going to subvert that turret. This might not work. Nope, it got him first. Good stuff. Okay, who's ready to deal with some reinforcements? I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to blow through the reinforcements because I don't think it's really an issue. Oh, I wonder if I could subvert that. Should have thought of that before, but still, that might be a plan. So it's just going to keep firing. If our crash beam was available, I would crash that dude and we'd just kill him. There we go. Okay, we could just kill him, but also he can just run away. That's fine. I need to subvert one of these things. Actually, I'm going to... Is my subverter available? It is. I'm going to subvert this guy right now. I guess that wasn't necessary. The turret has him under control. Yeah, we're just going to intentionally set off the alarm. This is actually extremely appropriate to our character's observed personality. We'll just kill everyone on the ship. How about that? No witnesses. You know how I feel about witnesses. They're going to spawn an awful lot of units, and we're just going to deal with them. Is my subverter available? It is. Also, did I crash that? I might have accidentally crashed it. It's fine. I'll turn it back on. It won't be an issue. You would think at some point they would notice the big pile of guns on the floor and realize that it's not safe to come in here. I love teleporting tricking the Predators into teleporting off the ship and just watching them float by. Okay. This is not ideal. You know what? If I swap with this guy, he'll be out of range of the defender. Ooh, okay. On subverter. There we go. Alright, I have subverted the jammer. Beautiful. That is a beautiful place for a subverted jammer to be. Now I just need to kill that defender. Okay. And all of a sudden, this is a kill zone. Jammers have gone from the guys I like to see least to my best friends really quickly. Let's try something here. Can I subvert this? I can. Oh, man. Yeah, we're leaving all of the jammers in place. Oh. Uh-oh. Predators are a little closer than I would like them to be. Okay. So I need to subvert this gun. Now I need to turn that gun back on. I'm not even sure what happened to that thing. I'm gonna swap with this guy. Kill that dude. Why are you off? Turn back on. We're also gonna subvert this one. Just corpses flying all around the ship. Oh, this door is locked. That's unacceptable. Can you subvert the teleporter? The telepad? Turn this off. Really, really do not want to... Oh, right, I can't. Can't subvert a jammer from within jamming range, obviously. Now I need to crash that guy. And then we need to kill him. What is the best way to do this? I guess I didn't have to crash him. I could have used one of the 50 crash blades on the ground. I could sidewind in, kill him, and then sidewind back out and let these dudes chase me. Yeah, that's not bad. Right, let's make sure we get the right target. Okay. Yeah, come and do something about it. It feels a little unfair. But you know what? After all this time getting manhandled by enemy security systems and stuff, it does feel really nice to turn it back around on them. So we're going to avoid this guy. We're going to subvert that. Shoot, I'm going to stand outside the field and subvert that. Look at that. I can learn eventually. That guy's about to walk into a subversion field, which is awesome. Apparently that's going to be funny to me every single time. And sidewind out. Killed the pilot. Aw. Turned on just a little bit too slow. Well, we should see what this is. It's probably not relevant, but it could be relevant. No, not that. It is a glitch trap. Okay. You know what? This mission could be really difficult, right? This could be legitimately super hard. Hey, guys. Can I hit that from here? Not quite. Darn it. Shield subversion is pretty powerful. So yeah, this is tricky because you need to have a pretty direct path to them. I'm gonna have to just turn this one off. You know, we haven't actually used our crash beam in what feels like a really long time. Let me get this guy, and then we'll just stab him. Turns out I can't rely on the sentry guns to do all of my work for me. Although here I think I can do quite a good job. So when you subvert a jammer, it actually doesn't turn into a subversion field. It turns into an opposite crash field. So I still do have to subvert the gun manually. And then I kind of want this guy to get killed by the gun. It feels more appropriate for them to be killed by my ridiculous, like, mousetrap thing than by my sword. Oh, are these things only... Huh, I guess they're concussive. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I've been shot by them and it makes me unconscious. I'm supposed to assassinate Chantal Crisis. Apparently I have to move you out of the pool here. Bam. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Okay, now we just have to make it off. I'm pretty sure I can just walk back through. I think my infinite turret field has me covered. Yeah, this character. Really, really powerful. What's up with this door? Did I destroy this door or something? Huh, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, no, those crates literally can't matter. But the Beacon Psalm loves crates so much. And yes, I did just have to check my character's name again. Yeah, okay, we're going for the crates. This is how the victory lap works. Okay, I'm going to do some crazy stuff here. Because we have the opportunity to do some crazy stuff, and I'm enjoying my victory lap. Let's get a different sword, one that's not on cooldown, to sword that guy with. And then I'm going to get my good sword back. Although I don't specifically need it. And actually a crash blade is probably a better weapon in this circumstance. Okay. Now that's nice and friendly. Just gotta wait a second for the thing to recharge. Oh, maybe that's what happened to that door? Well, no, because the door that's permanently open isn't actually in a field. Yeah, I don't know. But it seems like because crashing a door makes it behave strangely, maybe like putting the jammer around a door, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hey, cool. Chargeable stealth shield. Alright, now I have looted the place fully. I haven't killed everybody, but I don't have to kill everybody. I'm fairly confident that they will slowly die as they try to make it off the ship. Alright, let's go home and claim our glory. I'm feeling really, really good about this episode. And look at that, I only overshot the station by like 20 or 30 pod lengths that time. Alright, 1,015 glory. Not a bad score. I did apparently leave a living witness. But I got my full... Huh. Weird. Anyway, Fiasco wants to talk. Well, that's it. That's, what? What's that? What? I didn't do any, talking to any of the storyline characters, so we didn't hear any of the plot here. There's not a lot of plot. I mean, the thing you saw is mostly what the game is about. The revolution. Oh, yeah. Every stronghold is turned. Every faction is crippled. The drift is functionally independent. There'll still be remnants and power struggles, and it'll take a while for things to shake out. But you know what's really changed? 4 major galactic powers no longer have access to this wildly precious resource. I assume we're talking about the acid there. We're generally not murdering, torturing, or imprisoning each other? No, there's no way that's gonna stop. That's just people. Ultimately nothing? Well, one thing. What's that? It turns out it's fleets. Used to have a lot of those. Sovereign, Glitchers, Offworld, Foundry. They were all pretty strong. Made it hard for anyone new to muscle into this space. But they're gone now. We took this nebula by subterfuge. I mean, we took this nebula by violence. It was just a lot of individually meted out violence. Not really fleet level. We're a bunch of spies, thieves, killers, and civilians. But not a lot of captains. Not a lot of crew. Very few actual ships. Do we need ships? What are we doing? Do we need a fleet? No, my client has one. Aren't you retired? I retired from getting shot. Decided to try a less direct approach. And I have this theory. If you want to start a revolution, all you have to do is convince some unhappy people there already is one. You guys took it from there. And I only got shot once. Man, I wish I'd only gotten shot once. So, sorry, what's going on? In a few minutes, a fleet of over 100 siege ships is going to reach the drift, take out all our defenses, and seize it. For my client. Are we all about to die? No, I mean, I'm 70% sure. So here's the thing about this plan. She doesn't know, and whoever the client is definitely going to be in position to kill us all if they feel like they want to kill us all. My client doesn't like killing, and they don't like making enemies. Boy, I sure hope you're right about that. The first wave of ships will just shut down defenses. The second wave will be transports. You're all going to the nearest interstellar hub with a relocation package generous enough to settle wherever you want. This is all a little too easy and pleasant. I'm surprised she trusts this, given how untrustworthy this seems. My client can afford it if they get a whole nebula of battery acid out of it. It'll be presented as an offer, but just take the offer. It won't kill you if you don't, but you won't get to stay, and you won't get the money, so... Yeah, alright. It's just that I'm nervous because usually when someone explains their plan, it's because they're about to kill you. Oh, no, sorry. I just wanted to tell someone. I've been sitting on this for months. Okay, well, alright. Cool. I'm gonna hit leave right now. We're gonna retire this character just in case pressing the end the game button doesn't allow me to retire the character. Look at all of the wonderful things Beacon Psalm did. We are, in fact, the greatest legend of all time. What is a good thing to you know what? I'm gonna retire this. Beacon Psalm Subverter. That's not a great name. It's a little... It lacks panache, you know? Oh, what was the name of that other character? Shoot. The Beacon and Plaza. There we go. This is a very important self-charging long-range subverter. It has a storied history. Okay, now, with a new character, let's end the thing here. Oh, apparently I'm dying. Well, you know what I want to do here is, my final wish is to watch a galaxy get conquered. We gotta click through here until we get the option to watch the ending. Alright. Mind if I watch it with you? Not at all. You want a drink? Yeah! Who cares about the state of my liver? I'm gonna die in 9 minutes anyway. This dying trait seems incredibly harsh. It seems like it's probably very difficult to get stuff done with a dying character. I do feel like they should maybe take that timer off the... It's not, like, super relevant to the thing that's happening here. Alright, well, I sure hope Satyr Fiasco knows what she's doing and has a client who can be trusted. She says he doesn't like killing, but he sure doesn't mind having an awful lot of people do an awful lot of killing in his service. I do think that the dying meter should probably have come off the screen for the credits here. But obviously, that's going to be the end of that. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really love this game, and we are definitely going to come back to it at some point in the future. But I think this is a really good place to stop it for now. So, come back next time on Monday. We're going to be digging into some XCOM 2 stuff. They released like a weird legacy pack that is one of the XCOM 2 officers telling stories about what happened before the game started proper, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And in addition to thank you for watching, which I'm just going to say again now, thank you all for the super positive feedback. Like, you guys were really cool about this series, and I really love it when I can do a thing where I'm having a lot of fun, and it's obvious the viewers are having a lot of fun too. So my outro has it in again. So one last time, thank you all for watching. Come back on Monday for some new stuff, and we'll see you then.